Why is it not wise to work on your weaknesses? And as much as you work on your weakness, that weakness can only rise up to become average. Newsflash, average don't sell. Most of us are used to hearing this. Highlight your strengths, work on your weaknesses. It's not totally wrong, but times have changed. And we are in this point of life na every second counts. Lalabas ka ng bahay pero di mo alam kung babalik ka ng buhay. Hindi naman sa nananakot ako, though COVID-19 doesn't work that way, but yes, we have an invisible enemy that could take our life any minute by now. And kung sasayangin natin ang oras by spreading ourselves too thin, then it might be impossible for us to grasp our full potential and even reaching our dreams and goals in life. Hey Vosses, this is Rami, your girl Voss for video brand strategy and YouTube channel growth. Growth. So disclaimer tayo agad. The following statements would only act as a guide. Hindi necessary that you should follow every bit of the advice because I said so or someone said so, and you will only take those things that you resonate with or that's applicable to your current life situation. So for example, don't work on your weakness. Don't work on my weakness? Sige, hindi na ako magugas ng pinggan. Bye. Kung ganun, why are you giving this so-called guides? Wala lang, trip ko lang. Hindi, seriously. We all have those times that parang okay naman ako, pero bakit parang may kulang? I want to improve myself, pero I don't know how to start. Or even completely lost talaga tayo. I want to be a voice for those people out there na aware naman sila that they need help in identifying their why or they need some guidance in improving themselves. I would like to share some tips, principles, and even strategies from legit successful people that you may implement in your life. Do I know everything? Of course not. And you know what? I realized that habang dumadami yung nalalaman natin, we can clearly see the gap na wala pala tayong alam. Yet, personal growth is intentional. At the end of the day, ikaw pa rin yung sasagot sa tanong na, itong ginagawa ko ba? Papunta ba ito sa pangarap ko? O sa gusto kong mangyari sa buhay ko? Ikaw at ikaw pa rin ang a-assess nun. So kaya mga bosses, let's grow together. Okay, going back to the topic. Let me share you some very important points from the webinar I attended, Be the Best You Can Ever Be, hosted by Sir Francis Scott. If you're not familiar with him, he's one of the most respected business speakers and leadership coach in the country. According to him, we are all experts, but only in certain subject matters. But if we rephrase that, we're also deficient in certain subject matters. So yun na yung mga weaknesses natin or things that we don't excel at. But actually, the strength that you have right now might be the weakness of others. So what we can do to strengthen our strengths? Ito na yung mga God-given talents natin, and you may turn it into skills. Talents can only be useful for a while, but if you don't put work on it, it will just go to waste. At habang hinahasa mo yung skills na yan, over time, nagiging expert ka na on that field. Talents to skills to expertise. Pero meron pang secret ingredient, which is to strengthen our strengths with a healthy attitude. Sabi nga ni Sir Francis, a healthy attitude is almost the secret to everything good. By having the right attitude, there's humility and respect that while you're trying to hone your skills, and even though you're so good at it, you still consider others' help and admit to your mistakes. Along the way, your skill will build your character. But what about your weaknesses? Are you familiar with the 10,000-hour rule? This is the number of hours of practice you should work on to master or become an expert in a certain skill. This is popularized by Malcolm Gladwell in his book, Outliers, The Story of Success. Though there are now a lot of ways to debunk this rule or much faster than this rule. And I actually have a personal recommendation wherein you can learn a profitable skill in 14 days or less. How amazing is that, right? If you're interested in hearing about this, type the word skills in the comment section and I'll personally reach out to you. Waiting for your comments. But if it's still the case, oras ang kalaban mo. Time is the scarce resource that we have. And as much as you work on your weakness, that weakness can only rise up to become average. Newsflash, average don't sell. And just imagine if you put it into a business perspective, have you heard companies selling products that are mediocre and average? Mga boss, bili na po kayo ng product namin. Super average quality. Grabe, average quality mga boss. Grabe. And obviously, they would rather use the adjectives best, excellent, high quality when they offer their products and services. Kahit pa siguro maglaan ka ng 10,000 hours sa isang skill na alam mo naman na hindi mo siya kalakasan noon pa man, it will only end up as an average skill or beginner level. So instead na i-google mo yung oras mo para i-improve ang mga weaknesses mo, mas ituon mo na lang yung focus mo sa mga strengths mo. Leverage them to their maximum potential that it will become your career and even earn from it. Yung mga weaknesses mo, patulong ka na lang sa iba or delegate it to someone who's an expert on it. At the end of the day, if you really desire to be the best you can ever be, kung gusto nyo lang naman, skip being an average. Because average is just pasang awa. In my next video, I will talk about SWOT analysis and how can it be a helpful self-development exercise and evaluate your personal goals. This is Rami saying, be the boss of your life. See you in my next video prompt. Bye!